a moment for me to hit meatless, and I wanted to address the question of, can you build as much muscle as a vegan as you can when you are not vegan? Some of you guys already know the answer to this, but some of you guys genuinely may not know, and you may be curious, wondering, if you're vegan, are you not capable of building as much muscle? Because everybody thinks, when they think about building muscle, they think about protein. And when people think about protein, they think about eggs and meat. Okay, but the thing you guys have to realize is that there is plenty of protein in many different foods, not just in eggs and meat. And there's nothing special about the protein in eggs and meat. And I know we're told that it's more digestible and so on and so forth. But that I disagree with that. I'll just say it like that. And even if it was more digestible, it really wouldn't make a difference. Maybe you'd have to have a little more protein on a plant-based diet, but most of us are getting more protein than we need anyway. So if you're already getting more protein than you need anyway, it wouldn't make a difference at all. Okay, so there's nothing magic in animal products that makes you build muscle. Like, look around you. Everybody eats animal products all around you. Are they muscular? Are they just naturally jacked? The people that are naturally muscular and jacked are the ones with the genetics to be that way. And most people though that are muscular, it's because they train very specifically to look that way. Or maybe they have a very demanding job as well, but usually it's genetics. So I say all that to say, there's nothing magic about animal products that's going to make you build more muscle than as a vegan. A lot of people still have this stigma about veganism, that if you're plant-based, you just aren't going to be able to build as much muscle. Oh, you have to be careful, you have to combine proteins. You don't have to combine proteins. Like, you don't need to worry about that. Like, you need to hit your protein goal every day, however much protein it is that you need, and it's simple to figure that out. But you do not need to combine proteins. You don't need to think, oh, well, I have to combine this with this because this is an incomplete protein. That's all bull crap, okay? So yeah, no need to combine any protein sources. Just hit your protein requirements each day, hit your calorie requirements each day, and you will grow. And don't believe in the hype of like, oh, you're always hungry on a vegan diet, you can never get any calories. That's not true either. Okay, it's very easy to get as many calories as you want. It just depends on the foods you choose and having just a basic knowledge of food. I mean, if you find that you're eating as much as you want to eat, and you don't want to eat anymore for some reason, when we know if you're putting on muscle, you have to eat more, right? It doesn't matter if you're vegan or if you're eating meat. If you want to put on muscle, there comes a point where you have to increase your calories a little bit. But anyway, so to do this on a plant-based diet, let's say you don't want to be any more full because you're just, a wuss, I understand that, then go for fats, go for nut butters, go for your favorite nut, go for avocados, go for coconut, things like that, okay? So these things can increase your calories. So once you have your protein in check, you get your calories in check, and from there on, it's just like micronutrients, getting a variety of micronutrients, which is just something everybody should do for health, right? It's not specific to the vegan diet, this is for everybody. But anyway, so to answer that question, you can build as much muscle on a vegan or plant-based diet, I should say, because vegan is bullshit, and they call a lot of things vegan that are really bad for you, that aren't food at all. So make sure you're eating food, make sure you're not eating stuff that isn't food, that's called food, but that actually isn't food and doesn't hardly have any food in it. But when it comes to a raw vegan diet, no, I do not think you can build as much muscle with a raw vegan diet as I think you can with other diets, because protein becomes an issue, okay? Protein becomes an issue. Calories can become an issue. They don't need to be though. You still have some fats that you can get in there. protein becomes an issue. If you're raw vegan, that's for sure. So yeah, hopefully this helps somebody who maybe was wondering that, maybe considering going vegan, and you know had some reservations about whether or not you could build as much muscle, or whether you're going to lose the muscle that you already had. So a lot of us have those same questions, or had those same questions, but hopefully this answers them for you guys. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. If you guys would like to, if you're serious about putting on some muscle on a plant-based diet and you want to do it raw or not raw, I believe that everybody should be highly raw, so you should eat a lot of raw food. But I also believe, you know, if you want to build muscle, if you want to be strong, and like if you're really serious about that, I believe some cooked food in there will help you. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.